Right, so last time we got to number G, which was that credit note that hasn't been recorded. So now it's with H. The account of a debtor was balanced incorrectly, of a debtor, not the debtors control, a debtor. In other words, the debtors list. The balance should be 926 and not 766. So let's look at how to fix it. So let's just see the incorrect amount, 766. So 766 was the incorrect amount. What is the correct amount? Correct amount, 926 is the correct amount. Go to the incorrect amount, see if it's more or less. It is less than what it should be. So we must do the same. What did we do? It was the balance. Okay, the balance of was a debit. The balance of a debtor is always a debit. And the difference between the two, 766 minus 926 gives me 160. I must do the same. What was it? A debit. So I must put through another debit. So I must debit the individual debtor's account. They're not saying that there's a problem with the journal, the totals. It was just the a debtor's account that was balanced incorrectly. So, and I must put through a further 160. A credit note of 388 was recorded correctly in the DAJ. So it was correct in the DAJ, which means the total of the DAJ would have been correct, which means the debtor's control was correct. But to his personal account, it was posted as 298. So his personal account on the debtor's list was wrong. So let's see how to fix it. Good, so let's put in the incorrect amount. Okay, the incorrect amount was 298. That was incorrect. And the correct amount should have been 388. 388 is the correct amount. Is the incorrect amount more or less than the correct amount? It is less. If it is less, I must do the same. Okay, what did I do with the 298? What was the 298? It was a credit note. So a credit note means I credited this account. I made it less with 298. So I must first work out what the difference is. 298 minus 388 gives me 90 Rand. And I must do the same. What did I do? Credit. So I must also credit it with 90 Rand. And it is just this individual account, meaning the debtors list. So I must credit the debtors list with 90 Rand. J. A credit note of 1280 was recorded on the DAJ as 1280. So it is correct. And posted to the debtors ledger as 920. So it was correct on the journal. So the control account, debtors control will be correct, but the debtors ledger was incorrect. So it was posted as 920. So 920 is the incorrect amount. And the correct amount was 1280. 1280 is the correct amount. Was the incorrect less than what it should be? Yes, it's less than what it should be. So I must do the same. What did I do with 920? It is a credit note means I credited this account. So the difference between 1280 and 920 is 360. And I must do the same. In other words, credit his account. So I must credit the individual debtor, the list, with the 360. J 360. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, a check for 1,100 received from J. Judd was posted to the account of J. Judy. They both debtors, J. Judd and J. Judy. It was received, so it was recorded on a CRJ. We don't care from whom we received it. The total was correct. It was posted to the debtors control account, so I don't have to fix the debtors control account. On the debtors list, they would both be there. I would have to fix it between the two, but the one I will make more and the other I will make less. So in other words, there's no effect of the total of the debtors list. So K has got no effect on any one of the two. It is just simply fixing it between two debtors. So K, no effect. Invoice for 520 in the debtors journal was posted to the credit side of T Lyons in the account of the debtors ledger. So the debtors ledger again was incorrect. The debtors ledger is incorrect, so I must fix the debt ledger, not the general ledger. There's no problem with the general ledger. So let's just see. Okay. What did I do there? Invoice for 520 was posted on the credit side. Invoice makes it more, so it should have been the debit side. So to fix it, I must do it twice on the debit side. Once to take out the incorrect entry and once to put in the correct entry. It should have been a debit, and I credited it, so I must debit it to cancel out the credit, and then I must put through a further debit of 520. So I must put through two debits of 520, which will give me times 2, 1,040 rand, which I must put through as a debit on the individual. So K was nothing. L, I must put through two debits, in total 1,040. Now I must just get the totals for the journal and see if I still balance. Let's see. Let's just make total lines. Good, so I'm going to add up all the debits. It's the 19280 plus 5,400 gives me 24680. And I'm going to add up the credits. 360 plus 9520 gives me 9880. While I'm at it, I can work out what the balance is according to the debtors control account. So the debtors control account, sorry, just get that one on the right side. So my debtors control, the debits was 24680, 24680. Credits minus 9880, that figure there, and that will give me a new balance. So if I take the 9880 minus the 24680 minus the 9880, it will give me 14800. So that is my debt balance of the debtors control. Do the same for the list, add all the debits, all those transactions, and that should give me 17560. Add all the amounts in the credit column, and that gives me 2760. So let's see if I still balance. So the debtors list, the debits was 17560, and the credits minus 2760, that amount there. And that gives me now, let's just get a line, a balance. If I take the 2, if I take the debits minus the credits, it gives me a balance of 14800. Now you can see my list and my control account are the same. So if I do these fixes, I then balance. You can try some of them. I know there aren't that many activities for the control account, so I suggest you redraw this one and try and do it. Good luck.